33 Vertebrae. I'm back. I'm here at the heart of nature, enjoying the breeze. Yeah, feeling breezy. Okay, today what we're gonna talk about is suicide. There's a lot of cases of suicide each and every day, all over the world, in all ages. But majority is the lower ages, Gen Zs. So that's why I'm pushed to tackle this topic on suicide. We all know somebody who has committed suicide. So suicide has to do with the mind. The mind, we all have a mind body. So the mind is the thoughts and the emotions. So the thoughts that you think and the emotions that you feel, that's what makes up the mind. So suicide is when the system decides to shut itself. We are all committing suicide every time. Many times when we feel like, oh, I don't want to live, the system starts the shutting down sequence. But we change our mind again before it completes. So it reboots. Huh? So suicide is something that happens to everybody. And it's always involves the mind. So if you are unable to control your thoughts and your emotions, the result is suicide. So how do we prevent these contemplations? You know, many times suicidal thoughts come to us because we are unable to control the flow of thoughts and the emotions. By just taking control of these two things, we'll be able to do away with any suicide attempts. When an individual is overwhelmed with a thought, is overwhelmed with an emotion, it's likely to result to that. So let me teach you how to control your thoughts, control your emotions. One method that I was shown, I've suffered depression because depression and suicide are very related. It's only that suicide is now the result of depression, but it starts with depression. So let's tackle depression, dealing with depression. When you're depressed, you are operating at very low vibrations, very low frequency. So lower emotions, lower vibrations in emotions, they express themselves in sort of sadness, guilt. When you're operating in such kind of emotions, you're in a low vibration, which in the end leads to depression. The same thing with the thoughts. If you have low vibrational thoughts, they are likely to result to depression. So it's about looking at the thoughts we think and looking at the emotions we feel. Always having high thoughts and high emotions will take you out of depression. Most of the times when you're depressed, we always look out for an escape. How can I escape this emotion? Many, many times, we may result to abusing something to give us a state of a better emotion, which may not last forever. It will only last as long as the substance that you are having is in the system. It could be alcohol, drugs, food, maybe some bit of chocolate here and there, some sweeteners, just to feel good about yourself, to generate some awesome feelings in the mind for some time. But if we stay in high vibrations, if we stay in high emotions, then the depression state will just disappear. You can't be at two places at the same time. You can't have two emotions at the same time. You are either happy or sad. You can't be happy and sad at the same time. So staying in high frequencies, in high vibrations, will keep you out of depression, which results into suicide. Some of the things I use is staying in the now, being present. Because when you're depressed, most of the times you are thinking, you're having thoughts of the past. The thoughts you're having making you to feel depressed are things that already passed, that are in the past. You can't change them. So once you accept that it's in the past, we can't change it, and focus on the present, what you're doing right now, you shall have found a way to break out of it. Focus on being present. Focus on the now. Whatever happened, happened. It's in the past. You can't change it. You can't go back in the past and change it. So focus right now. What are you doing right now about it? Maybe the emotions which you experienced in the past are still dragging you into the present. So change the emotions. Go for high emotions. Go for gratitude. Go for love. Those are very high emotions that will take you from the depression that you are having, which is in the past. So always focus on being present. What can I do about it right now? That's the most important question. What can I do right now that will take me out of those feelings? Because it's all about just changing the vibration, changing the frequency that you're vibrating at currently. To change your frequency, some things you can do is to keep you present is music. Listening to some awesome music, the music that just make you to go there. Focus on such. Visit high frequency places. Change your location. Go for a walk. Go out in the park. Have some breeze like I'm having here under this tree. Yeah? Enjoy the moment. Focus on the current moment that you are right now. It will take you out of the past and the obsessions of the future and be in the present. The whole trick is just being in the present. I know it's so difficult being in the present because you have this monkey mind that jumps from here and there, from tree to tree, past, future, which most of the times you may not control. You can't control your past. You cannot control the future. So just focus on the present. What are you doing right now? 33 vertebrae. Stay in the present. That's my time. Thanks for watching. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear this, and together let's raise the frequency and vibration of the planet.